Everyone assumes the giants are going to win the AI race. The Fortune 500 with their billion-dollar budgets and armies of engineers. I'm here to tell you that assumption is wrong. And if you run a company between 5 and 50 million in revenue, it's wrong in your favor. Right now, today, you have a structural advantage over companies 100 times your size, and it has a shelf life. In the next few minutes, I'll show you exactly what that advantage is, why it won't stay open forever, and the one move that turns it into real distance between you and your competition. I'm Tom Wright. I run Reliant Bridge Strategies. We help B2B companies use AI to cut costs, move faster, and scale without piling on headcount. And what I'm about to share isn't a pep talk. It's a pattern. When we work inside mid-sized companies and compare notes with what's happening in the enterprise, the same thing keeps showing up. The big players are stuck, and the mid-market can move. Most owners I talk to feel like the underdog in all this. They've got it exactly backwards, and it's costing them the best window they'll ever get. Here's the story most mid-market owners tell themselves. We can't compete with the big guys on AI. They've got the budgets, the data teams, the resources. We'll just wait until it's cheaper and more proven, then follow their lead. It sounds reasonable. It's also quietly costing you the best window you'll ever get. Because here's what's actually happening inside those large enterprises. A single AI project has to survive committee reviews, security sign-offs, legal, 3 layers of management, and a budget cycle. What should take weeks takes quarters. Their size, the very thing you envy, is exactly what's slowing them down. Think of it like an aircraft carrier versus a speedboat. The carrier is powerful, but it takes miles to turn. You're the speedboat. You can spot an opportunity on Monday and be running it by Friday because the person who approves it is you. That maneuverability is worth more than budget right now. But most owners are sitting still, waiting to act like the carrier, when their entire advantage is that they don't have to. The cost of that hesitation isn't visible on any report today. It shows up later, as a competitor down the street who simply stopped waiting. So here's the insight most people miss. In the AI era, speed of decision beats size of budget, and you are built for speed of decision. The research backs this up. Boston Consulting Group's 2026 study found that nearly 3/4 of CEOs are now personally leading their company's AI decisions. But in a large company, that CEO is still 6 approval layers away from the work actually changing. In your company, the CEO leading the decision is standing 10 feet from the person doing the job. That's not a small difference. That's the whole game. And here's why it matters right now, specifically. Your business is complex enough to have real, valuable problems worth solving. Cross-department processes, genuine operational friction. But you're flat enough that one person, you, can greenlight a change and see it live in 90 days. A $5 billion company has the complexity, but not the agility. A tiny business has the agility, but not the complexity worth automating. You have both at once. That combination is rare, and right now, it's yours. And here's the benefit under the benefit. When you move fast on the right AI opportunity, you don't just trim some costs. You widen your margin while your larger competitor is still in committee. That margin becomes cash. That cash becomes the ability to invest, to hire ahead of demand, or to underprice them on a deal you both want. One good AI decision made quickly compounds into competitive distance they physically cannot close at their speed. Let that sink in. So how do you actually capture this before the window closes? The same method we use with every client, the AI Advantage method. 3 phases. Phase 1, assess. Your advantage is speed, but speed in the wrong direction just gets you lost faster. So first, we find where AI creates real value in your specific business. We map where your team's hours are going and which of those tasks are ready for AI today. This is what keeps your agility from turning into recklessness. You move fast, but you move fast at the right target. Phase 2, target. We pick the one process with the clearest, fastest return and go there first. For a mid-market company, this is your superpower. You can commit to one high-impact area and have the decision made this week, not next quarter. The big enterprise is still forming a steering committee. You're already building. One focused win creates momentum, and momentum is what turns a single project into a company-wide advantage. Phase 3, deploy. We build and implement a 90-day plan, a trained team, measurable outcomes. And this is where your structure pays off again. In 90 days, you can have a real operational change live and showing up in your numbers, while a larger competitor is still writing the requirements document. When you follow this sequence, you stop thinking of yourself as the underdog and start using the one advantage the giants would trade their budget for: the ability to decide and move. That's not experimenting with AI. That's converting your size into a weapon. If this resonates and you're ready to move from insight to action, that's exactly what the AI Advantage Executive Workshop is built for. It's a single working session with your leadership team where we walk through your business, identify your highest value AI opportunities, and leave you with a prioritized roadmap your team can execute. No theory, no generic slide deck. A specific plan built around your speed advantage that you can start on the week after. Think of it this way. It's a half-day investment that replaces 6 months of guessing and second guessing. And for a company whose entire edge is moving faster than the competition, 6 months is the one thing you can't afford to waste. Details and pricing are in the description. If you're going to use your speed advantage, the workshop is how you point it at the right target. Here's where this goes. The mid-market companies that move on AI in the next 12 months are going to look very different a year from now. Leaner, faster, with better margins than competitors twice their size. And the window where speed beats budget doesn't stay open forever. Eventually the tools get simpler, the big players get unstuck, and the advantage you hold today gets smaller. The question isn't whether you can compete with the giants on AI. Right now you can outmaneuver them. The real question is whether you'll use that advantage while you still have it, or watch another mid-market competitor use it first. I'll see you in the next one.